More stories of survival coming out of Tennessee. Just this afternoon, the death toll now rising to 7.
Yeah, and meanwhile tonight, survivors are returning to their homes, some of them anyway, for the very first time, including one couple whose dream home is gone tonight. WLWT News 5's Amanda Kelly is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for us tonight with that couple's heartbreaking story. Amanda?
Yeah, Cherie, Jerry and Jeffrey Morgan just moved into their home here in Pigeon Forge 12 weeks ago, and tonight only a charred frame remains.
This was our front door. That was our big, beautiful stone wall, our bay window.
Now, the couple just held a huge Thanksgiving gathering at their home with lots of family members. They say the fire had reached their driveway by the time they evacuated, and the Morgans say they had to drive through the fire to escape, but still can't believe the destruction of this blaze.
We really didn't think it was going to do this. This was beyond anything we ever thought would happen.
Yes, we lost everything and we're devastated, but our family's safe. We're all together. I have a 9-year-old girl and my dad lives with us, and we all got out safe.
We were kind of at a loss for words on a lot of it. It was so unexpected. Get out of here.
Now, even though the Morgans lost everything, they say they are thankful for the firefighters, and they say they do have insurance on their home, so they do plan to rebuild. Reporting live here in Pigeon Forge, Amanda Kelly, WLWT News 5.
All right, Amanda, thank you.
Raging fires destroying everything in their path, and tonight the death toll rising to 7 people and the number of those injured now at 45. Good evening, I'm Mike Dardis.
And good evening to you. I'm Cherie Palello, and now investigators say they don't think this fire started on its own.
WLWT News 5's Amanda Kelly has been surveying some of the hardest hit areas. She is live for us tonight in Pigeon Forge. Amanda.
Well, Mike and Cherie, the Smoky Mountains here behind us still have hot spots even after rains moved through this afternoon. Many people are stuck here in Pigeon Forge and the surrounding areas waiting and wondering if their loved ones, their pets, and their properties survived these raging wildfires. Now, Michael Reed, who is formerly of the Cincinnati area, he grew up there. He's still waiting to find out if his wife and 2 daughters, ages 9 and 12, are okay. The last he heard from them, they were surrounded by fire at the house. One Red Cross volunteer working to help families and first responders lived in Florence for some time and took these photos showing the buildings reduced to rubble in Gatlinburg. Now, this incredible cell phone video was taken by a family from Walton, Kentucky, stuck inside the Park Vista Hotel in Gatlinburg for 13 hours, surrounded by flames. They were worried they wouldn't make it out and wrote a note for their loved ones.
Just a note to our family that we loved them. Sorry. And to let them know that we were at peace and we were calm and we were cuddled together.
Now, luckily, that family and 40 other people inside that hotel were rescued, and they are okay tonight. But the evacuation order remains in place in Gatlinburg, so many folks are stuck staying in shelters here in Pigeon Forge and some hotels that are offering rooms free of charge. Reporting live tonight in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Amanda Kelly, WLWT News 5.
Just terrifying what these people are experiencing, Amanda.
The wait continues for families here in the Smoky Mountains. Many people don't know if their loved ones, homes, and even pets are okay after wildfires ripped through Gatlinburg.
This has been so very hard on all of us.
The Reed family prays for a miracle. Michael Reed doesn't know if his wife Constance and daughters 9-year-old Lily and 12-year-old Chloe are alive. Reed grew up in Cincinnati, and now his father is asking for prayers.
We want to know what happened to them. We want it to turn out good, but it's not in our hands, so we wait.
A Walton, Kentucky family is thankful to be alive after being trapped inside the Park Vista Hotel, surrounded by flames for 13 hours.
I realized that I was starting to feel sleepy. We had headaches and everybody was getting really just quiet, and it was going to be okay.
Krista Forden says she was trapped with her son Ethan and nephew Logan and wrote this note when she thought she wasn't going to live.
we weren't suffering. I wanted them to know that we were fine. We were actually okay.
Photos show the devastation in Gatlinburg. Hotels, homes, and businesses reduced to rubble. The Cooks from Coleraine were vacationing in Gatlinburg for Thanksgiving. Now their beloved dog Chloe is missing, and they don't know if their chalet is burned to the ground or not.
We want our puppy dog back, and we are going to stay here until we find out one way or another if she's safe.
Volunteers now try to help those devastated pick up the pieces in shock themselves.
It was definitely different to see Gatlinburg as a ghost town.
Several roads are blocked by downed trees and power lines, forcing people to stay in shelters and hotels till that evacuation order is lifted in Gatlinburg. Reporting in Pigeon Forge, Amanda Kelly, WLWT News 5.
When people get to return to their homes and businesses tomorrow, many know what they're going to find is nothing. WLWT News 5's Amanda Kelly is in Tennessee for us again tonight with a look at the damage and the frustration from people who want to know how could this happen and how will life ever be the same.
This is what hundreds of homes in the Smoky Mountains look like after wildfire ripped through earlier this week, and still hundreds of people are waiting to find out what's left and if their loved ones are okay. Heartache across the heart of the Smokies as the mountains still smolder and the smell of smoke clings to the air. Residents and visitors still aren't allowed in Gatlinburg.
We're still in a rescue mode, search and rescue. As soon as that's over, we've got to make sure these areas are safe.
At least 10 people are dead. Gatlinburg's fire chief took a helicopter tour for the first time today to better assess the damage.
We live in a society of instant gratification, and people want answers now.
Crews battled 2 rekindles today. Firefighters, burnout from fatigue, continue working.
We care about our residents and our visitors, and we're going to continue to work until we find every person.
Shelters remain packed. Supplies have poured in from across the country, including a delivery from Matthew 25 Ministries.
The community here in Tennessee and abroad and in Ohio has been amazing. We've had so many goods brought by: water, food, clothing.
This tourist town wants visitors to know the Smoky Mountains will rebuild.
It's a tough time for us. We're going to be back in business soon, and we want them to come back.
Officials in Sevier County say they are working around the clock to let people know just as soon as possible when they can return home and if their loved ones are okay. Reporting in the Smoky Mountains, Amanda Kelly, WLWT News 5.
Many people are waiting to find out what's left of their homes and businesses in the Gatlinburg area and nearby areas as well. Some already know that their homes are completely gone. WLWT News 5's Amanda Kelly spoke with a family sifting through the rubble.
Charred rubble is all that's left of this home.
It's just heart-wrenching. There's no words to express it.
Cindy Stinnett says her sister Judy lived here in Sevierville and escaped the flames just after dinner Monday night.
And right there where that stove is was the kitchen area. And there was a laundry room right back there. You can see the remnants of the washer and the dryer.
Stinnett grew up in the home most of her life. Now only this statue of Jesus stands with his hand pointing to his heart.
And he's saying everything's going to be all right. You know, our faith is what keeps us going.
Family just up the road also lost everything. Now as this family works to rebuild amid all of this destruction, they tell me they're thankful for what's left.
We're just thankful. Thankful that nobody's hurt, nobody's killed.
One house was spared from the devastation on this Smoky Mountain hill. Stinnett says it belongs to her sister Rhonda, who's in remission from cancer.
You know, it's bittersweet. You look at this and you wonder why. But then you just have to thank God for that up there.
Reporting in the Smoky Mountains, Amanda Kelly, WLWT News 5. Her sister Judy lived here in Sevierville and escaped the flames just after dinner Monday night.
And right there where that stove is was the kitchen area. And there was a laundry room right back there. You can see the remnants of the washer and the dryer.
Stinnett grew up in the home most of her life. Now only this statue of Jesus stands with his hand pointing to his heart.
And he's saying everything's going to be all right. You know, our faith is what keeps us going.